Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Today, Meghiya Thera, the story of Meghiya Thera from Dhammapada. Pandanan Sapalan Chaitan Durakhan Dhoni Varayan Ujong Karodi Medavi Usukaro Dejanan Wari Jawa Talekedo Oka Mogata Ubato Pare Pandadidan Jaidan Maradiyan Bahatawe. Just as a fletcher straightens an arrow shift, even so the discerning man straightens his mind. So fickle and unsteady, so difficult to guard. As a fish, when pulled out of water and cast on land, Theras and quivers, even so is this mind agitated. Hence, should one abandon the ram or mara? This Dhammapada was taught by the Buddha when he was living in Chalika mountain monastery, referring to Venerable Meghiya Thera. You know, when the Buddha was living in Chalika mountain, that time Venerable Meghiya was the Buddha's attendant. You know, during 20 years of the Buddha, there was no permanent attendant like Venerable Ananda, is it? During 20 years of the Buddha, the first 20 years of the Buddha, this is called Patama body. Sometime, Venerable Naga Samala was the Buddha's attendant, Pecha Samana. Sometime, Venerable Nagita. Sometime, Venerable Upawana. Sometime, Venerable Sunyakata was the Buddha's attendant. At that time, Venerable Meghiya was the Buddha's attendant. So, the Buddha was living in Chalika mountain together with Meghiya attendant bhikkhus. Then early in the morning, Venerable Meghiya approached and take permission from the Buddha to go to Jantu village for alms food. Then the Buddha also allowed him to go to Jantu village for his alms food. Then after that, he finished his meal. After finishing his meal, then he go around the Kimikala river, around the Kimikala river. Then walking, after eating, then they walk here and there, is it? Then when he was walking near the Kimikala river, then he also saw one beautiful mango grove, mango garden. As soon as he see this mango garden, then he has an idea. Oh, if I practice my meditation in this mango garden, I will be successful in meditation soon. Oh, then according to his idea, then he approached the Buddha and he also requested from the Buddha. One day, when I was walking around the Kimikala river, then I saw one beautiful mango garden. Then I also thought to myself, if I practice my meditation in this mango garden, then I will be successful in meditation. I will attain jhana, mega, phala, nibbana attainment within short times. Because of this reason, please allow me to go to this mango garden to practice meditation. Then when he requested from the Buddha says, Meghiya, I am alone here. If you are not here, then I will be alone without any attendants. Because of this reason, you should wait until the other attendant comes here. Or if another bhikkhu comes here, then at the time I will have another attendant bhikkhus. Then you can go and practice meditation. Or the Buddha says to him. Then he didn't listen to the Buddha's request. Then he tried to take another time again for the second time. One day I wish to go to this mango garden. Please allow me to go to this mango garden for my meditation practice. Then the Buddha also prevented him not to go. Please wait until another attendant comes to me. But he didn't stop. He says, Nati Kenji, Bhagavato Bhante, Nati Kenji, Uddarikaraniya. Bhante, you have nothing to do further for your attainment. You have already attained enlightenment. You have already penetrated the Four Noble Truths. You realize Nibbana. You have realized Nibbana. That is why you have nothing to do further. You have nothing to do to practice meditation to remove the defilement or something like this. But I still have to do. I still have many defilements. Is it? Then he requested in this way. Then the Buddha also prevented this for the second time. After his third time's request, then the Buddha no. There are also reasons actually. When the Buddha prevented him not to go, his faculty, parami is not mature yet. He still need to stay together with good persons, etc. Together with good persons. He still need to fulfill his morality to be pure. Then he also, need to associate with the Buddha to listen to the Buddha's Dhamma. Then he also need to practice meditation under the Buddha's guidance. Then he also need to have a kind of vipassana knowledge, or he need to fulfill such kinds of things to be matured in his parami or wisdom. Okay, but he requested. Then finally the Buddha allowed him. Okay, although I prevented you not to go there, you requested for 3 times. When you also sit Badhanaya to practice meditation, not for others' purpose. You show very good reason. Because of this reason, it is not suitable to prevent you. Then, if you wish to go to this mango grove, then you can go there. Then the Buddha allowed him. Is it? The Buddha prevented him not to go there because of his parami faculty is not so mature yet. Another thing, why the Buddha prevented this for the 2 times? You know, when he arrived there, then he cannot practice meditation well, is it? That is why at the time, the Buddha prevented because of this reason. Then he may remember the Buddha. Then he will come back to the Buddha again. Is it? Okay. According to the Buddha's permission, then he also went to the mango gardens to practice meditation. His intention is good intention. Then he sat down under the mango tree. As soon as he closed his mind, what happened? Many ladies appear in his mind. Many girls. How many? Why? He had been a king in this place for 500 lives. You know, according to the king, you know, they have many wives, not only one queen, many girls there. Then as soon as he closed his eyes to meditate, to practice meditation, then he tried to pay attention to his meditation objects, but couldn't. All ladies appear. Then he is thinking about such a pleasure. We call karma vitaka, thinking here and there, only just thinking about such a pleasure. Because of his previous habit. Is it? Then he tried to practice meditation, but also karma vitaka, you know, the thoughts regarding sensual pleasure appear many times. Sometimes, Dhammapada vitaka, the thoughts regarding killing others. How? Then you see, when he was meditating, by closing his eye, then some police, like the commanders, arrested the 2 thieves or robbers. Then they brought those 2 thieves to him, in front of him. Then he decided, okay, he make very serious offense, crimes. Then please kill him. What? Thinking about to kill the living being, then be Dhammapada vitaka, the thoughts regarding evil or anger. Then the other person, he make mistake, then he also criminal person, crime, he also have the criminal case. But it is not so serious. Then put him into the jail, prison. Then right? Okay, torture him, beat with the stick hand. After that, put in the prison, asking his commander in his mind when he was a king. Is it? His appearance also changed to king, no more bhikkhu in his mind. As soon as he tried, is it? He became a king there again in his mind. Then vihingsa vitaka, the thoughts regarding torturing beings. Then karma vitaka, Dhammapada vitaka, and vihingsa vitaka appear frequently in his mind. Then he couldn't practice meditation well. Then at the time he remembered the Buddha. The Buddha prevented me for 2 times because of this. Then only one day he spent there. Then in the evening, then he immediately went back to the Buddha. Then he approached the Buddha at the end. Then he also explained his conditions to the Buddha. Then what happened? The Buddha also explained that you still need to fulfill Vimukti Paripachariya Dhamma. The Dhamma that can make your mind to be liberated from the defilement, to be free from the defilements. You still need to fulfill those kinds of things. What are they? What are they mean? You know, according to the Buddha's instruction, do Venerable Meghiya. First, you need to associate with the good person like Buddha. Then after that, you also need to fulfill your morality to be pure, number 2. Number 3, Abhisanlekha, you should speak only the suitable speech. The word that can make the defilement scarce. To remove, only just speak such kinds of words. Then if you speak something, then they will get angry or they will have attachment to, then don't speak such kinds of words. Only just speak about, for example, meditation practice or regarding death, regarding asubha meditation, something like this. Then because of such kinds of conversation, then such kinds of conversations will be suitable conversation to make your defilement scarce. Then Viriyarambha, you should also practice, Akusalanan, Dhammanam, Pahanaya, to abandon your Akusala. Then to increase your Kusala more and more. Then Dana, Sila, Bhavana, only just try more and more. Practice meditation more and more in this way. Don't stop. As long as you have been attained Jhana, Megaphala, Nibbana, attainment yet, then trying to practice, don't stop. Viriya, effort. Then Nibbedika Panya, when you practice in this way, step by step successfully, then finally you can reach up to Uddiyabhya Jnana state. Then arising and falling of formation, then reasons and falling of formation knowledge. Then you understand arising and perishing of the formation with the vipassana knowledge. Then you have very deep and high vipassana knowledge. This knowledge can destroy the defilement. Can destroy the defilement. That is why we call Nibbedika Panya, the special knowledge to penetrate the ultimate reality. Then you fulfill this 5 things. Then what will happen? Based on these 5 Dhamma, you should continue to practice Asubha Bhavitava Ragasa Pahanaya. You should try to practice Asubha meditations to abandon Raga, Lobha, attachment. The one. The Metta Bhavitava Bhyapadasa Pahanaya. You should try to practice metta meditations to abandon dosa, bhyapada. Then it will not be, bhyapada vitaka. Just now when you practice asubha meditation, there will not be kamma vitaka, the thoughts regarding sensual pleasure, enjoyment or sensual pleasure. That is fine. Then the Buddha also instructed anapanasati bhavitapa vitakupachiraya. You should also practice Anapana meditation for the removal of various thoughts, wandering thoughts. Anapana is very good. Then Anisa Tinya Bhavitaba Asami Mana Smokataya. You should also develop possession of Anisa, impermanence, nature. Then you will be able to remove your mana, pride. Is it? Concealed. If mana is very proud, then even they don't want to come for interview. Even they don't want to come to take precepts, is it? They are very proud. They have very big mana. We don't need to take. Actually, their morality is not pure. Only they just don't want to come. Is it? Okay, go and meditate in meditation hall. No need to care. I will not listen to his instruction. Then this is a kind of mana. Then they don't see the impermanent nature, anicca, is it? They will die one day. They don't see such kinds of things. That is why they are very proud. Then what happened? Then when they practice the anicca sanya, the possession of impermanence, then they can abandon mana. The Buddha instructed Venerable Meghiya in this way. Is it? Then when the Buddha says to Venerable Meghiya in this way, actually here, then Vimukti Paripacharya Dhamma, this can make your mind to be liberated from the defilements, to be free from the defilements. What are they? Not only this one. For example, here, Saddha, you know the 5 faculty, Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. You need to fulfill to be mature or these 5 faculty to be mature. Saddha, how to fulfill? You should avoid those who have no saddha, no faith. You should avoid the faithless. If they have no faith, by practices meditation, sure, you cannot attain any attainment. If they have such kinds of idea, stay away from this person, faithless. Then associate with the faithful, those who have the faith, they have confidence or faith, saddha, then associate with such kinds of person. Then you will be able to practice with them. Then you should also read, the devotional sutta, sun sutta, which can increase your faith, saddha, lessons to the Dhamma or read such kinds of sutta. Then your saddha will be pure. Is it? You will have pure saddha. Then regarding saddha. Okay, in the same way, regarding saddha viriya, in the same way, you should avoid the lazy. You should associate with the energetic. Then you should also try to read the Dhamma which can increase your effort. Viriya. Saddha, viriya, sati, or Dhammapada, no? You should also try to practice Dhammapada. Saddha, viriya, sati. Okay, regarding sati, you should avoid the heedless. You should avoid the one who has no sati. You should associate with the one who has sati, mindfulness. Then you should also try to develop satipatthana. Then another saddha, viriya, sati, samadhi, concentration. You should avoid the one who has no concentration. You should associate with the one who has concentration. Then you should also try to develop the concentration. The Dhamma, you should also try to read the Dhamma which can increase your concentration, etc. Is it? Contemplation, the jhana and liberation. Jhana vimokha. No? Contemplation, you should also contemplate the jhana and vimokha. Then regarding panya, okay, you should avoid the stupid or lazy, stupid person, foolish person. You should associate with the wise. You should associate with the one who has wisdom. Then another one is you should also reflect on the deep Dhamma, such as 5 aggregate, ayarana, etc. Is it? Then if you are doing in this way, then your 5 faculty will become mature. At the time you will be ready to realize Nibbana, to attain Jhana Megaphala Nibbana attainment. But regarding Venerable Meghiya, the Buddha taught, okay, to stay together with good person, also to fulfill pure morality, to speak only just good speech, then also to practice meditation diligently, then to have the vipassana knowledge. The Buddha says to him. Then what will happen? After that, the Buddha also taught those stanzas to Venerable Meghiya. You see? Here, Pandanan, Chapalan, Chaitan, Durakhan, Doni Warayan, Ujongrodi, Medawi, Usukaro, Watijana, Wari Jawa Talegato, Oga Moga Da Ubado, Parade Fanda Didan, Jaitan, Maradian, Bahatawi. You know, Ujongrodi Medawi, Usukaro, Watijana. Just as a fletcher straightens an arrow shaped, arrow, make to be straight with a little bit of fire or a kind of wine, etc. Then flesh is making in this way. In the same way, the wise man also need to try to be straight his mind. Try his mind to be straight. Is it? Why? The mind nature is a pandana, fickle, supple, unsteady, unstable. Is it? Shaking. Then, direct and doni warrior, so difficult to cut, so difficult to control. For example, okay, you are meditating. Don't go to the sensuous object. Don't go to this angry object. You are thinking about one cell, you are getting angry. Don't go. Is it? You are thinking about sensual pleasure, have attachment. Don't go there. Then you trying to pay attention to the meditation objects, to stay with the meditation objects, but cannot go. It's so difficult to get, is it? The Buddha says to Venerable Meghiya. Then in the same way, Warijawa Tale Kaito, Oka Mo Oka Mogata Obator. When you take the fish from the water, pull out the fish from the water, then put on the land, what will happen? According to nature of the fish, they only just can stay in the water. When they are on the land, then how they will be able to stay? Then they are jumping. Is it? Here, throp and quivers. They are quiverants. They cannot stay quietly. They are jumping here and there, want to go to the water again. In the same way, usually the mind, they use their minds to enjoy with their sensual pleasure, lobha, dosa, moha, all together. Is it? Sometimes thinking about sensual pleasure, thinking about to kill living being, to torture the beings, etc. Kama vitaka, vyabhada vitaka, inda visaka. Like Venerable Meghiya, when he was again, he enjoyed with the sensual pleasure. Sometimes he also ordered to kill the thief, robber, etc. Put in the jail, torture him in this way. But when he tried to stay with meditation objects, he couldn't stay. In the same way, the mind is like this, although like the fish, on the land, when they trying their mind to stay in on the meditation object, then they don't want to stay. They go here and there, sensuous objects or the other objects. Very difficult to control. Is it? Very difficult to cut, very difficult to maintain. Then show one abandon the run of Mara. But when you can control your mind to stay with meditation objects whenever you want, then you are successful in attainment, jhana, mega, phala, nibbana attainment. Then you escape from the run of Mara. Mara means your mind escapes from the defilement. Defilement means kilesa Mara. The Mara wants you to stay with the defilement. Always thinking about sensual pleasure. Always he wants you to get angry with someone, to fight each other. Then if you are doing so, then you are following Mara's desire. Is it? But if you can control your mind by fulfilling such kinds of things, then you can stay with the meditation object whenever you want. Then you attain jhana, mega, phala, nibbana attainment. Then your mind escapes from those the defilement. Then the Buddha taught those stanzas to Venerable Meghiya. Then at the end of the stanza, Venerable Meghiya became Sotapanna. Then the other also many. This now was very beneficial for many listeners. Okay, by knowing Venerable Meghiya's story, may be able to control your mind, may be able to guide your mind by practicing meditation. May be able to attain Nibbana